Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. Mark Cuban says he wants Gary Gensler's job as head of the SEC. Next, Bitcoin analysts say BTC is in a good position above the 200 MA and $65,000. Also, tokenized asset market to hit $10 trillion by 2030, says Chainlink report. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. I would greatly appreciate it if you would click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. It does help support the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, Mark Cuban says he wants Gary Gensler's job as head of the SEC. The crypto-friendly billionaire appears to be throwing his full support behind U.S. presidential candidate Kamala Harris. Billionaire Mark Cuban recently said he'd consider accepting a position as the head of either the United States Securities and Exchange Commission or the Department of Health and Human Services if Kamala Harris were to win the presidency. Cuban, known for being an outspoken finance mogul and cryptocurrency advocate, recently endorsed Harris over Donald Trump in the upcoming 2024 U.S. presidential elections. Among other factors, he cited her policies on the economy as one of the driving factors in his decision. Goodbye, Gary. Hello, Mark. During an interview with Fox News, Neil Caputo, Cuban responded to a question about whether he'd serve in a Harris cabinet as the Secretary of the Treasury of Commerce. Head of the SEC, that's the job I would take. Maybe HHS, but somebody needs to replace Gary Gensler. Cuban then went on to laud Harris's recent commitment to advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence. After prompting from Caputo, Cuban said Gensler was awful, especially for crypto and all businesses. Given the context of the interview, it's unclear whether Cuban is seriously considering a position in a potential Harris White House cabinet or if any discussions have been held with her campaign. However, with Elon Musk purportedly considering joining a potential Trump cabinet as the head of a planned Department of Government Efficiency, the 2024 race has had no shortage of high-profile billionaires linking their fates to the U.S. presidential election's outcome. Cryptocurrency has played an increasing role in U.S. politics, and as Cointelegraph recently reported, Harris has finally broken her silence on the subject. The Democratic candidate says her administration will support digital assets and advancing blockchain technology, but she has so far made little mention of cryptocurrency specifically. Meanwhile, her opponent, Republican nominee and former U.S. President Trump, and his son Donald Trump Jr., recently launched World Liberty Financial, a decentralized finance business that's received mixed reactions from both the crypto and political communities. Let me pause here for a moment. If you're getting value out of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Our next top headline, Bitcoin analysts say BTC is in a good position above the 200 MA and $65,000. Bitcoin's strong rally puts in a good position where the 200 MA and $65,000 level could potentially serve as a new level of support. Bitcoin price rallied to $65,851 on September 26th as markets responded to global macroeconomic events, placing BTC in a good position according to traders. The strong reversal in Bitcoin's price direction has many traders wondering what to expect next from BTC going forward. Bitcoin's rise above the 200-day moving average puts BTC in a good position. Bitcoin's ongoing recovery accelerated on September 26th, backed by interest rate cuts in China and the perception that the U.S. would manage a soft landing on inflation. China's latest stimulus push and the upcoming U.S. election are also being viewed as reasons for Bitcoin's price rally. Bitcoin analysts, meanwhile, saw the need for the price to produce a decisive close above the daily 200 moving average, or MA, currently at $63,855, to secure the uptrend. At Bitcoin's market structure has flipped back to bullish on the daily time frame and is also trading back above the daily 200 MA, declared popular trader Crypto Dan Trades in a September 26th X post. I do want to see the daily close above this level to fully confirm the breakout. BTC to USD daily chart. Source Dan Crypto Trades. Popular trader and analyst Rect Capital explained in one of his latest analysis posts on X that Bitcoin is in a good position right now, with just 4 to 5 days to go before breaking out of its 2024 post-halving reaccumulation range, drawing from the 2016 and 2020 cycles. Historically, September has often been a bearish month for Bitcoin. However, Rect Capital believes that the latest recovery in BTC price could make September a fake breakdown month after all. Bitcoin is currently plus 9% up this September, making it the best September of all time for Bitcoin. I was told September is historically a bearish month, pseudonymous trader Honey asked their 118,000 X followers, adding, "Why are we at 65,000? Traders believe $65,000 must become support." Meanwhile, MN Capital founder Michael Vandepop sees Bitcoin's reclamation of support at $65,000 as crucial for its rise to new all-time highs. At Bitcoin is about to break 65,000 and get the show going toward a new all-time high. Popular trader Skew explained that Bitcoin's intraday high of $65,851 on September 26th painted a nice higher high that is important for how BTC's market structure develops in the short term. The liquidation heat map from CoinGlass showed liquidity orders massing on either side of the $65,000 level across exchange order books, reinforcing its importance to traders. Our next top headline, Tokenized asset market to hit $10 trillion by 2030, says Chainlink report. Despite current crypto market volatility, Chainlink projects rapid growth in tokenized assets driven by institutional demand and regulatory advancements. Chainlink, a decentralized Oracle provider, has released a report forecasting that the global tokenized asset market could surge to $10 trillion by 2030. Chainlink outlines how institutional adoption and regulatory progression drive the rise of tokenized assets globally, despite the recent volatility in cryptocurrency markets. The report draws on insights from a report by 21.co, a blockchain-focused fintech company, and a joint study by BCG, a management consulting firm, and ADDX, a digital securities exchange. The 21.co report and joint study by BCG and ADDX project the market for tokenized assets to reach $10 trillion and $16 trillion, respectively, by 2030. Key findings of the report. According to the Chainlink report, the current value of tokenized assets sits at approximately $118.57 billion, with primarily Ethereum dominating the market, holding 58% of all tokenized assets. The report highlights that the tokenization of assets can bring liquidity to historically illiquid assets like real estate and private equity by representing these assets as digital on-chain tokens. Tokenized assets not only become more accessible, but can also be incorporated more efficiently into the processes of financial institutions. Market growth factors. The report notes several factors that contribute to the growth of the tokenized asset market projections, including institutional interest, blockchain integration, and a supportive regulatory framework. It cites Ethereum's over 6 million daily active users, or DAUs, as a key driving force behind the market growth, alongside regulatory interests like Singapore's Monetary Authorities, or MAS, Project Guardian. Initiatives like Project Guardian involve piloting blockchain-based tokenization of bonds and deposits with support from regulators for essential security and compliance. The Road to $10 Trillion. A survey by BNY Mellon and Sealant, cited in the Chainlink report, reveals that 97% of institutional investors agree that tokenization will revolutionize asset management. Outside of financial markets and institutional involvement, the report mentions a World Economic Forum estimate that $867 trillion of value is ready to be disrupted by tokenization. Despite the positive outlook, multiple challenges surrounding audit standards, asset valuation, and regulatory compliance still exist before a $10 trillion forecast can come to fruition. With ongoing lawsuits issued to crypto firms like Coinbase by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, the road ahead for tokenized assets market may still be bumpy. So this concludes Crypto Top Headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.